With Brian Thomas, let's quickly move on to more news coming in this hour. All right, well, the Trump administration has asked the Supreme Court to allow restrictions on birthright citizenship to partly take effect while legal fights play out. In emergency applications filed at the High Court, the administration has asked the justices to narrow court orders entered by district judges in Maryland, Massachusetts and Washington that blocked the order of President Donald Trump signed shortly after beginning his second term. The order currently is blocked nationwide. 3 federal appeals courts have rejected the administration's pleas, including one in Massachusetts. The order would deny citizenship to those born after February 19th, whose parents are in the country illegally. It also forbids U.S. agencies from issuing any document or accepting any state document recognizing citizenship for such children. This, of course, is the latest news we are tracking for you. Course faced a setback from the local courts. They've now asked the Supreme Court to allow restrictions on birthright citizenship to partly take effect while the legal fights play out. Brian Thomas, I'm being told, is back with us on the broadcast. Brian, what is the plea in the Supreme Court by the Trump administration?
Well, definitely now the Trump administration has petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court to permit partial enforcement of its restriction on birthright citizenship, while now legal battles are being continuing. Now, in emergency filings also, which was submitted on the very Thursday, the administration asked the justices to scale back nationwide injunctions issued by federal judges in Maryland and Washington. And these rulings have also blocked an executive order signed by Trump also earlier in his very second term, and the order currently halted nationwide denies also U.S. citizenship to children born after February 19 if the parents are in country illegally. It also very importantly prevents federal agencies from issuing or recognizing the documents that confirm citizenship for these children. Now, the 3 federal appeal courts, including one in Massachusetts, also earlier this week has rejected the administration's efforts to reinstate the order. However, the Justice Department argues that the individual judges should not have the authority to impose nationwide injunctions. Yes.
All right, Brian, stay with us. We're turning to more news coming in this hour. Hundreds of Jews are leading a protest in the lobby of Trump Tower in New York, demanding the release of Palestinian activists